Hello everybody, welcome to another Geekqueen Reviews. I am here to review Endgame, and I know I said I was going to wear my Avengers t-shirt and not my Guns N' Roses one, but hey, I'm really not in the mood to change right now. I just figured it's Tuesday, let's get a video done, and also I have a lot of writing for scripts to do, so let's just get this done so I have it, because I have it fresh on my mind still, and I really need to talk about this for a minute. Yes, this video does contain spoilers. The spoiler thing has been lifted like a while ago, so I'm just gonna go with it and see where it takes me. Okay, so pretty much here's the deal. The movie starts off with Hawkeye with his family. We can see they're a bit older. It takes place during where Infinity War after the snap. So he's hanging out with his family. He's, I guess, training his daughter to be the new Hawkeye. I don't know what's going on with that. They're just shooting arrows, they're having like a cookout or whatever, and then all of a sudden Clint turns away for 1 second and all of his family's turned to dust. And then we cue it to where we see Tony and Nebula on the ship. Tony looks like very sickly, like he's gonna die because he's been in space for so long. His suit's not working. And hold on 1 second, I have to get the dog. Now, as I was saying, okay, so pretty much what happened was Gamora, no, it wasn't Gamora, sorry, I'm tired. Okay, Nebula and Tony were trying to fix the ship. They're trying to get it to work to where they can actually survive on it until someone helps them. Eventually, Tony feels like he's just not gonna make it anymore. He decides to go to sleep. Then all of a sudden he sees this big light. They both see this big light. It is Captain Marvel herself going down. She takes the ship down to Earth, where we see the other Avengers. We see Pepper, we see Black Widow, Captain America, Banner, and all them. And then they talk about how they're gonna go kill Thanos. They're gonna go get the stones and try to reverse it that way. They're gonna try to get the stones head on from Thanos and reverse it. Then pretty much go. Then Tony is too sick to go. He needs nutrients. He hasn't pretty much eaten anything in a while. So yeah, and my light just turned off, so how fun is that? But anyway, so it continues on with just them trying to figure out what they're gonna do next, because it's pretty much at this point they're trying to figure out where Thanos is. They find out where Thanos is at. He's at his like little retirement camp or sanctuary, whatever you want to just call it, because I don't know what to call it. It's pretty much his retirement house. I don't know. Okay, and then we get to the part where he's there. Then all of a sudden all the Avengers kind of just come in. Well, the ones that are there. Thor, Banner, and the Hulkbuster. We got Natasha, and then we got Captain America. And Captain Marvel. They are all asking, they all look at that gauntlet, they're like, oh crud, all the stones are gone. So what happened to the stones? Thanos is like, I destroyed them all. You can't get them back. You can't fix what I've done. Tee hee hee. And now they're all upset, and then Thor finally goes for the head. If you catch my drift, he literally decapitated him. And yeah, and then we go a few years later to the future. Tony's better. He has a daughter with Pepper named Morgan, and it's so cute. It's the cutest thing ever. And then we get to the part where it's a few years later. The team has pretty much done their own thing. Cap has done a little organization, like how has everyone survived after the snap, pretty much like a little meeting type thing. And yeah, pretty much everyone who survived pretty much has learned to cope in their own way, but Natasha is still trying to figure out how we can get them back. And then eventually Scott shows up and he's like, hey, I've been stuck in the quantum realm for 5 years, where have you been? And it's pretty much, then they find out, okay, so that he's got Pym particles, we can use that to go back in time, or try time travel. So they get like the old taco van and they do some stuff to Scott, and he's like young, he's old, he's different ages, and then he says, I think I think young me or old me did something in my pants, and I don't know. I don't know if it was young me or old me. But anyway, it was still funny. But anyway, we go into, they get everybody, they get Hawkeye, they get all the original Avengers, they get Nebula, they get Rocket, and they just get all those other Avengers. Captain Marvel is MIA. Don't know where the heck she is, but she's got shorter hair now, so yeah. Anyway, she gets all those Avengers, and they just, what they do is they go to different times. One of the times is probably near the beginning of Nebula and War Machine. They go to the planet to get the power, like, you know, the stone from Guardians of the Galaxy. They go to get that stone, and War Machine goes, oh, so Peter Quill is an idiot. Exactly. So then, Natasha and Hawkeye go to, Volmir. That is my least favorite scene, and you guys, most of you know why. Okay. So, pretty much, how to get the Soul Stone, you guys know from Infinity War. One of them, they have to sacrifice one of them. And they both fought over who sacrificed themselves, and it happened to be Natasha, and I'm not over it. It hurt, and I'll go into like my whole opinion about it at the end of this video. So it's pretty much head on and then forth. Cap, Iron Man, and Ant-Man, they go back to 2012, first Avengers movie. Loki takes off with the Tesseract, don't know what to do there. Then they go back to like the time where Tony runs into his dad, but he doesn't know, but Tony's dad doesn't know it's him, so that's good, because it's kind of before he was born, so yeah, kind of crazy. But anyway, pretty much they then eventually have like a kind of heartwarming scene with Tony and his dad, but it's whatever at that point, because they get the Tesseract, they got all the stones. They go back, they say, oh, Natasha's dead. Oh, Nebula, by the way, got kind of switched with the past Nebula and is waiting to summon Thanos. And then Thanos shows up, and then they are like all fighting over the gauntlet. But not before they finally snap and everyone comes back. Everyone just comes back, guys. Everyone comes back from the dead except Natasha, who's dead. And now I'm like in tears. And Pepper Potts shows up. She's in an iron suit. We get this epic battle at the end, and well, they win. But not until Tony Stark snaps all the villains all bad people out of existence. So that means the Avengers can kind of retire. But, and then again, it's now sad because Tony is now gone. And the last thing he says to his daughter is, I love you 3000. It's beautiful. Tony gets a funeral. Natasha doesn't. I'm bitter about that. But let's continue on with the rating of this movie and how I love and kind of hate it. Okay, I give this movie an 8 out of 10. And the reason I give it an 8 out of 10 is because it was a good movie. It just killed off my favorite Avengers, and you don't do that to an Avengers fan. You don't kill off their favorite Avengers like that. Also, at the end of the movie, Cap takes the Soul Stone, all the stones back. And you would think, okay, he gave the Soul Stone back. Can he get Natasha back? No. Apparently, according to the Russo brothers, they said no takesies backsies. And I'm thinking, okay, that's kind of stupid, because Red Skull said a soul for a soul. So it really just makes me upset at this point that there's nothing they can do to bring her back. And I mean, yes, there's gonna be a Black Widow movie, but it's a freaking prequel. It takes place after Civil War, so it really has no meaning to me. It's just gonna be what Natasha's doing before Infinity War and Endgame, in between Civil War, like that moment. And I wonder if it's gonna go back to her past, her childhood or whatever, but I will still go see it to support my fallen Avenger, and I'm very upset about that. Guys, it's really unfair that she had to die and didn't get anything. To me, that's kind of unfair. Yes, no one really known her that much as Tony, and what really sickens me is on the internet I've seen a lot of jokes saying, haha, Natasha's dead, ha ha ha. It's not funny, guys. It's really hurtful and it's disgusting, and I do not appreciate it. what's so freaking ever, and I'm gonna cry. I literally have tears forming in my eyes because I'm gonna cry because it's not fair. I lost my my female Avenger, and it's so unfair. Guys, it is literally the most unfair thing that's ever happened, and this video is like longer than any other review I've done, but it's still unfair. Guys, I'm hurting. This is hurtful. Anyway guys, thank you so much for watching this review. If you liked it, please hit the like button. Also, don't forget to subscribe if you're new, and please stay tuned for more videos. I have more videos coming. I'm writing them, and I'm gonna start crying because this movie is an emotional roller coaster. If you have not seen Endgame, I recommend going to see it. If you wanted spoilers, that's up to you if you watched it all the way to the end. But anyway, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye guys!